Hello everyone. Welcome back to Old Charles, your favorite channel for exploring the fascinating world of coins. Today, we're diving into the history, design, and value of the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin. Stick around to the end of the video because you might be surprised at what this coin is worth today, especially if it's in great condition. The Australian 50-cent coin is one of the most recognizable coins in Australian currency. Introduced in its current form in 1969, it replaced the round silver 50-cent coin that was issued in 1966. The change was made because the silver content of the original coins was worth more than their face value. Since then, the 12-sided design we know today has been a staple of Australian currency. The 1981 50-cent coin holds a special place in this series. With millions produced, it was primarily minted to keep up with the growing demand for coins in circulation. But did you know that some of these coins were minted outside Australia? Yes, a portion of the 1981 50-cent coins was struck at the Royal Mint in London and the Royal Canadian Mint. Let's talk about the design. On the obverse side, you'll find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This version of her portrait was created by Arnold Machin and was used on Australian coins from 1966 to 1984. It's a classic design that gives the coin its royal touch. The reverse side features the Australian coat of arms. This design includes a kangaroo and an emu supporting a shield with symbols representing the 6 states of Australia. At the top of the shield is the Commonwealth Star, a 7-pointed star symbolizing the unity of the states and territories. The intricate details make this coin not only functional but also a piece of art. The 1981 Australian 50-cent coin is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a silver-like appearance. It has a diameter of 31.65 mm, a thickness of 2.55 mm, and weighs 15.55 grams. Now, here's an interesting fact about the mintage. Over 94 million 50-cent coins were minted in 1981. This includes coins struck at the Royal Australian Mint as well as those minted in Canada and the UK. While they look identical, some collectors enjoy identifying the mint of origin based on subtle differences. Now, let's talk about the part you've been waiting for, the value. Since the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin was produced in large quantities, most circulated examples are only worth their face value of 50 cents. However, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. In circulated condition, these coins typically sell for 50 cents to $1 AUD. But if you have an uncirculated coin, its value could jump to $5 to $8 AUD. And for those lucky enough to own a proof version, it could be worth up to $20 AUD or more. When checking your coin's condition, look for signs of wear, scratches, and overall shine. The more pristine the coin, the higher its value to collectors. Here's a fun fact: the Australian 50-cent coin is one of the largest coins in circulation by size and weight. It's easily recognizable, and its unique 12-sided shape makes it stand out from other coins around the world. So, the next time you come across a 1981 Australian 50-cent coin, take a closer look. It might just be worth more than you think. And if you're a collector, it's a great piece to add to your collection because of its historical significance and timeless design. The Australian 50-cent coin has an interesting and evolving history. When decimal currency was introduced in Australia on February 14, 1966, the first version of the 50-cent coin was round and made of 80% silver. However, it was quickly withdrawn from circulation because the rising value of silver made the coin's metal content worth more than its face value. This left a gap in the currency system, which was later filled by the introduction of a new design. The need for assistance from overseas mints. Consequently, some of the 1981 50-cent coins were minted at, while the coins struck in these foreign mints look identical to those minted in Australia, some collectors enjoy identifying subtle differences between them. The Australian government ensured that all coins, regardless of their origin, met the same high-quality standards. By the early 1980s, Australia was fully settled into its decimal currency system, and coins had become a central part of daily life. The production of over 94 million 50-cent coins in 1981 reflected the growing demand for currency to support Australia's expanding economy. The coin features the iconic Australian coat of arms, which represents the unity of the 6 states and the territories of the Commonwealth. Its design has remained largely unchanged since its introduction, symbolizing stability in Australian coinage over the decades. The 50-cent coin has played an important role in Australian history. Its large surface area has made it a popular choice for commemorative designs, celebrating significant events like the Australian Bicentenary, 1988, and the royal wedding of Prince Charles and Lady Diana, 1981. However, the standard 50-cent coin, like the one minted in 1981, continues to symbolize Australia's national identity with its timeless design. Today, the 1981 50-cent coin serves as a reminder of a time when Australia relied on both local and international expertise to maintain its currency. While the coin was primarily minted for circulation, its historical significance and classic design make it a favorite among collectors. The condition of a coin is one of the most critical factors in determining its value, especially for collectors. The 1981 Australian 50-cent coin, being a highly circulated coin, is often found in varying states of preservation. Coins that have been handled frequently show signs of wear, while those stored carefully may still appear as if they were freshly minted. Coins are typically graded on a scale, ranging from heavily worn to flawless. Here's a breakdown of the common grades for the 1981 50-cent coin. The coin shows heavy wear. Details of the design, especially on the coat of arms, may be faint or barely visible. Moderate wear is visible, with the major design elements still identifiable, but finer details are worn smooth. The coin has moderate to light wear. Most details are clear, and some parts of the design, like the feathers of the emu and kangaroo, may still be partially visible. The coin shows only minor wear on the high points of the design. The fields, flat parts, of the coin may have some scratches or marks but still appear clean. Minimal signs of wear are visible on the highest points of the design. The coin still has its original luster, and the details are sharp. These coins show no signs of wear and have been preserved carefully. Approximately $8 to $12 AUD. Proof coins are specially struck for collectors, with polished dies and a mirror-like finish. These coins were not intended for circulation. Proof coins of the 1981 50-cent piece can fetch up to $20 or more, depending on their condition and demand. Check the kangaroo and emu on the reverse side and the queen's portrait on the obverse side. Pay attention to the level of detail in the feathers, fur, and crown. Coins with their original luster are more valuable. Luster is the shiny, reflective quality that coins have when freshly minted. Scratches, dents, and discoloration lower the coin's grade and value. Handle coins carefully by the edges and store them in protective holders to preserve their condition. While the 1981 50-cent coin doesn't feature distinct mint marks, collectors sometimes analyze minor differences between coins minted in Australia, Canada, and the UK. Coins with unique features or errors may fetch higher prices. If you have a 1981 Australian 50-cent coin, take a close look.